what get me mad is saying what's the word with no car and no motion. The amount. Like I even see a post. I even seen a post today of some girl that I have, and she just made a post like, "Yeah, I thought you was cute, but you ain't have no motion, so it's not gonna work." Like, bro, y'all want motion, bro. And what we have to think is, some niggas be like, "Oh, OJ, you just want to tend to gal and da 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 da." But what I'm really looking at is, if we was girls, we would have moved the same way. Maybe not so tree shit like others, but let's really talk about it, bro. If you're 18, and even before 18, and you're a pretty woman, and you always had access, and you always experienced pretty privilege, then you turn 18 now. Then niggas is hitting you. Niggas is like, yo, spin to this mansion party, or spin to this, or I'll give you free bottles, or I'll give you free whatever. You can ride wherever. And, you know, at the end of the day, niggas want something, but at the end of the day, I still have a friend like Mendisa to inform me on something like, this is a game. Like, you have a selection as a pretty woman from niggas. Like, you could choose from niggas. So, if you could choose with a broke nigga, with a good personality, that is striving person, let me put striving in there. Or if you could choose a mid nigga, same thing, or an up nigga, who are you going to choose? If there's up niggas with good personalities, and the majority of your experiences, even when you had broke niggas, niggas was still playing with you. So my girlfriends had to really be like, OJ, you don't live in our world. Like, if you was a girl and you was getting access to certain things and you had literal options, because men don't really have options like that compared to us, you would have been moving the same me. You would have wanted the most up nigga if that's already your experience, bro. So I feel like that's what it is. And at the end of the day, like, nigga, I still want my motion. Like, bro, I want my motion, bro. At the end of the day, I want a 10, bro. I want my motion. At the end of the day, my 10 gonna have sense, but she still gonna want a nigga that got motion because she has motion. So, yeah, niggas just gonna have to get some motion. And I feel like to really get to that level, like, some niggas need to abstain from women to an extent. Because some of y'all niggas, like, some of the energy and the effort I see niggas put into women and chasing women and putting on a facade. Because one thing that you cannot fake, I don't want to keep using the word motion, but you really can't fake your motion for an elongated period of time. Like, you can act like you have it, but a girl is gonna know in a month or two or whatever the time span is that you don't have it like that. So I know a lot of niggas that really put up a whole facade, lie, come off like they're so interesting, come off like they're so busy. I done see niggas in the V like all day they on their phone trying to come off like the most interesting nigga ever. And it's like, bro, you wouldn't have to do that if you just literally like upgraded yourself. Because at the end of the day, like, women are just attracted to a nigga that got shit going on, bro. And that's it. So what's motion? Like, motion is like, it's I feel like it's more than money, but it's also like, motion is money and status, bro. I say that's what motion is. Money and status, and like locations also. Like, what access do you have to places? Yo, so what's your opinion on like giving girls validation? Like, do you compliment them off rip or like ease into it? Honestly, like, if I'm approaching a girl, I'll be like, I think you're pretty, like, I feel like you're attractive, I just want to speak to you. That's it. I don't ever go on a girl on no joke thing unless a joke is already happening. I made a joke and I ended up speaking to her off of the joke. But as far as like OD validation, I feel like there needs to be a cap, because some of y'all niggas drag it. Like, some of y'all niggas be lowering yourself in the process of validation. Like, I don't even feel like more than once in a night you need to be complimenting a girl about her appearance because she's hearing that all night. You see what I'm saying? Maybe when you really get, or you feel like she's really getting intimate with you on a vibe, you could do that. But just reading energy. I had something else I wanted to say. Oh, this is what I mean. Like, y'all niggas be crashing out, because I know niggas that'll hit up girls and y'all be on some shit like, oh, I can't believe I'm talking to you right now. I'm so shot. Like, you're the best girl I ever talked to. Bro, that's some 9th grade shit, bro. We don't do that as adults, bro. See what I'm saying? Like, you don't hit up a guy and make and act like you on your knees and you putting a girl on a pedestal. There's no reason for that. Because at the end of the day, even if she was fucking you, one, that's already turning her off, because it's like, why is this nigga moving like that? And two, it's just like, now she knows she could play in your face because you just hold her so highly. Like, some of the girls I even really like they will never know how much I like them, because the minute you know, like, you just moving away. Like, I'll just enjoy this vibe, enjoy how you moving, and that's it, and I just analyze you. What about complimenting men? I feel like genuinely it's a little tricky. Like, I feel like you need to do it in a very subtle way. I don't feel like you should ever heavily compliment a man because we're not used to that. So our ego gets flared up too much from my experience. Like, you could be like, but it depends on your environment and it depends on your age, because our environment and like, don't you realize how this hood New York is so different from the actual city? Like, if a girl come up to a nigga and one of the guys and she like, nah, you look good, like, what's up with you? The whole night the nigga is gonna be in the be like, she's on my dick, bro. She wants my kids, bro. Like, nigga, that's never gonna leave. Like, he's always gonna talk about that, bro. In the city, if this is some white people, some regular and or whatever, or just corporate black people who are more mature and they're older, and a woman approaches you like, you are so handsome. If a nigga really know he handsome and and you're already experienced and you're of that age, bro, like, it's nothing. Like, it's not no ego. Like, it's just okay, let's talk. So I feel like that's what it is. As far as complimenting, like, one, a nigga gonna always know when you're looking at him, you know? Fuck all that. Niggas know when you're looking at us. Stop the cap. So if you're looking at a nigga and he glance you and he's looking away and he's not approaching you, he probably just don't have the confidence to approach you. It's up to you if you want to approach him. You see, some niggas gonna try to use that against you, so it's very iffy. But it's at the end of the day, do you care? Like, do you care about being denied? Because some of y'all, yeah, really cannot handle rejection. So it's like, you're not even gonna approach. You might just stare at him. But it's like, bro, that could be a genuine ass nigga. Always looking, bro. Do guys prefer someone who knows what they want and is more aggressive with it, or someone who keeps to themselves? I feel like we prefer women. Let me just speak for me, because I can't speak for everybody. I feel like I definitely prefer someone who stays to themselves, because when you stay to yourself, like, when I analyze the women that do approach me to an extent, it's like, I see the pattern of the niggas that you approach. I'd rather approach a girl who don't really care that I can be popular in my community to an extent, and I could just approach her and be on something like, and I could really have to talk to her. So, and then it's just like, when girls be on some aggressive type time, it could be one of two things. It could be she really like you and she never liked the nigga that much and she's moving heavy on you, or it could be that's how she move with every nigga. Most likely that's how they be moving with every nigga. Some gals be whoring and they try to press up themselves on you when you don't know that they've been treating, and then a guy pressing up on you like, oh, what is this? So I might as well, no, nigga, that's something that she normally doing, bro. I'm hungry. Are you poor? What's going on with you, brother? Like, man saying he's hungry. This man put on his keyboard, I'm hungry. Bro, order food, bro. Hey, Ojay, can I vent? Vent. 7, I'm gonna look for your comment. Please make sure that it makes sense, and please don't have any grammatical errors. You don't have to rush. When a goal play in your face, niggas start to move a certain way. No cap. Damn, nigga, you been through a lot and you got a lot more experience. I feel like it is experience because, bro, like, imagine if you really are a nigga with no experience. I seen a video and it was just basically how, like, I can't even really get into how the video explained it. I'll save it. I won't try to go around what the video said. But it's like, how can a woman really be attracted to you if you have nothing to talk about? If you have nothing going on? Like, and you are the person that's leading in every sense and even conversation. Like, you have nothing going on, bro. Like, if you was a girl to an extent, you'd want a nigga that got something going on. Because at the end of the day, the same way, when we talk to niggas on average, most niggas just be like, yo, my girl bad. When it comes to girls and their friends, what is your nigga a bum? It don't matter if he handsome, that's not enough. So we live in different worlds, and it's easy to be like, as a nigga, oh, why should she care about that? Bro, come on, bro. You gotta have an interesting life so she can come into that interesting life. What do you think about having sex before marriage? I am not that holy. That's all I will say. I'm not that holy. So if that's your, exclude me out of that conversation. How are you feeling, Ojay? I feel okay. How do you get over a soul tie? I ain't gonna lie, bro. That should be difficult, bro. That should be difficult, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Niggas talking about hard nipples. A soul tie is just like, bro, I did not like the person. I genuinely did not like their character. I was disgusted with their character. But I loved the person. And they were in my vicinity. And it was still good sex. So it was just like, bro, like, man's still gonna rump. And especially because I'm reserved and this person would just continue to come in my space. It was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I just had to clench up one day and I was like, nah, like, I had a friend, and up to this day my friend is like this, and I talk to him about this from time to time, and I'm like, bro, don't you want new experiences in life? Let me talk to some of y'all niggas. Some of y'all niggas really be gal clowns behind the screen, bro. Like, some of y'all niggas be messing with one bad gal, y'all whole like, some of y'all niggas, whenever y'all get a pretty girl, y'all idolize them. And they be having the worst personality. And it's okay to experience that for one time, as you know, a young nigga, like, you get your first bad gal, everybody gonna go through it. But 2, 3, 4, 5 times, bro, any bad gal you get, you just have to cling on because you getting pussy and and it's like, bro, you're crashing out live in front of everybody's face. And it's like, when y'all crashed out and you know, one, the girl don't even have the best interest for you, you know, she playing your face, you know, she really don't respect you, and then you come into the guys, you want some shit like, oh bro, what should I do? The niggas done told you for months what to do. You don't listen, you feel away. It's like, I just came to a conclusion. I was like, and I asked him, I was like, bro, don't you want new experiences in life? Like, why would you see that someone isn't the person that you necessarily want to be around? You know that they are not good for you. And you know that, like, you are not limited to this experience. Some of y'all niggas just don't even go outside. Some of y'all niggas, if y'all, but I feel, I can't even try to make fun of niggas like, oh, I'm introverted and I don't go outside and I really have problems because I have anxiety and, you know, I don't go outside. But that's also a fault, because if you met a girl, especially if she approached you and you're not really having new experiences, you're like, okay, I'm gonna settle. If you're a nigga that be outside and you be talking to different people and you're always around different people, you're just like, bro, I could go fuck with somebody else. It's not that hard. Having a dude crash out over you after things ended from their dumb actions is so crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it be so bad for some of the women, because it's like, niggas don't know how to stop. Niggas don't know how to stop. Like, and it's like, some niggas are really not, bro, like, could you just really imagine breaking up with someone or trying to leave somebody alone and they do not respect your personal space? Like, you telling somebody, I do not want to be with you, and they will physically try to stop. Like, you cannot leave. Like, they will come to your crib every day on some late shit, knocking on your door. Like, that shit is not healthy for your mind, because then you just like, you get to an extent where you're like, I cannot control my reality now. Even if you put a restraining order on niggas, like, niggas is still gonna come unless they're locked up. Then sometimes you're in situations, some people haven't experienced enough yet, so they'll be like, okay, why don't you just call the police on this nigga? It's not that easy, bro. When one, niggas could have something that could cause character defamation on your name. 2, other people might get injured that you care about from you calling the police on a nigga. So it's like, when people just give very vague opinions, it's like, you haven't had an experience yet for your opinion to shift. People are very short-sighted and do not see the bigger picture that they can, that they can move on honestly. What do you feel about love bombing? Nigga, that shit is so evident, I don't even know how y'all get into that shit, bro. Like, why you trying to caress up my soul so quick? You're a tweet. I'm leaving you alone now. That love bombing shit, like, especially when a girl doing it, I feel like it's more common from niggas. But when a girl is just, let me speak from niggas, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop doing that, man. Y'all niggas be on the third day talking about something like, we not in high school no more. Like, I can't be on that, bro. Y'all gotta just TP, bro. Like, it could be so much jokes and so much like a real shit I'm talking. It could be niggas like, if I say the story, I'm gonna say a story about a specific person. I'm sorry that I can't speak on it, but if I have one reference and it's from a close friend, so it's just like, I can't say it. Your opinion on double texting, man, I need to stop doing that, bro. That's feeding. It's not healthy and it's not natural. But I ain't gonna lie, I done had a girl told me she loved me on the second link, third link, and I said it back, bro. Even though I ain't love her, bro. I beat it, bro. I'm not perfect, bro. I said it back. Now, my current self, I would not say that shit back. I'll be like, lady, you're moving too fast. Like, why do niggas who want you first suddenly break it off with you as soon as shit gets serious? You gotta remember, like, you gotta analyze a nigga. I feel like you women swear you can analyze a nigga, but you really can't. Y'all cannot analyze men. And even if you do, you just like the little grittiness that you like the grittiness to him. Like, y'all cannot analyze niggas. Bro, oh my God. When you are analyzing someone and you're trying to see if they're genuine with their intent, you cannot judge your experiences with them. You have to judge how they treat other people. How consistent are they with other people? So it's like a nigga come love bombing you, or things is nice the first 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, and things is nice, and as soon as he gets you, like, oh, why as soon as he get me, or as soon as I'm jacking him now? It's like some niggas want to chase you because of their ego, and if they want to chase you because of their ego, you should have seen the ego in the first place. Like, you can't, a nigga with a big ego is gonna be all over the place. What else? I don't know. There's so much points to give. It's so much points to give, bro. Ojay, not gonna lie, that love bombing shit kind of blow me, because me and this girl been smashing for almost a month, and she's implied she's in love with me, and I low-key have done the same, but I don't think I could say I love you because I don't feel it would be real. And maybe you just have to break that off to her. Not everything is easy, bro. You have to have some experiences like that, bro. Why do niggas be acting like y'all in a RLS, and then after, or why I never see somebody say RLS relationship, and then after months they hit you with the I'm not ready for a relationship? Well, I think I just spoke about that. OJ, I felt, well, not really. Like, some niggas just want to have you there and not cuff you, and that's it. Some niggas might really like you, and they know about your past, and it's conflicting because they might know about your past 3 or 4 months in. At the end of the day, you have, when some women break it off to you and be like, oh, how could you hear something about me now you don't feel the same way about me? You just have to understand how we are raised to an extent and how we are wired. Even if people, like, and let me just stick on raised. Maybe wired is a little bit difficult, because raised, the majority of our raised are just like, bro, we find that shit out, we just cannot like you. And that is the truth. That nobody's on some perfect thing and some like, most likely if you was a nigga, you would operate just like that from your experiences. So it's so easy to be like insecurity and but bro, there has to be some part of some way of a halfway understanding of, like, niggas are going to be away if that's how we were raised, and that was our environment, and that's how other people acted. Some nigga said, I forgot you had titties, fam. Take my dick out your mouth. Suck my dick. But not in that way. Like, just back up away from me. Let me back this nigga. This was this nigga first chat. Like, who is this nigga? Like, no, like, go fuck yourself. Let's get back to a conversation, bro. At me for advice. Here's the event. So basically, my ex just got in a car accident. Like, the car is totaled and he's in the hospital. I want to see him to check up on him, but my friends are telling me not to because of how mentally unstable the relationship made me. I know what they're saying is valid, but I still love him. I don't know what to do. I fully understand that, and I cannot give you a solid piece of advice because, sorry, let me get out my last bit of roasted. Why this nigga roasted me then calling me fam? How you gonna roast the next man then call me fam? Nigga, you not even my friend in real life. Nigga, suck my dick. Y'all niggas be bent. Now, let me go back to you. Sorry, and nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect. Stop blazing me. But I feel like it's very different because it's just like, I don't know why y'all broke up. I don't know if he's mentally tweaked. I don't know if he's mature enough to understand that you would be checking on him for his well-being and not because you want to get back in a relationship with him. And that's something that your friends would know. So if you know that you're going to link him and he's going to be all lovey-dovey again for you to see him and he's not going to get off your case, then you know you really can't see him. You might can send him a text and be like, yo, I have your best interest. I don't want to get back together, but I hope you're okay. But when again, you might do that and it might make him more hurt if you know him and you really know that if you be like you don't want to be back together, he just going to get in a whole sinking place. So you need to analyze. You need to talk to your friends about that and see what they really say. bend the bend for OJ's heart. What is going on in here? What do you think about high school relationship? I feel like I have different opinions. Like, it can be good for some people to experience that, but I don't feel like it's needed. But at the end of the day, me being older now, like, we just don't understand, like, when we're at that age of 15, 16, like, your parents are saying wait till you're an adult. Nigga, that shit seems like forever, bro. Like, and my hormones is raging, bro. Like, that shit is, you're going to be in a relationship. I just feel like in the back of your head, this is what y'all niggas need to do. Cause sometimes, and this, y'all need to stop lying to girls, cause y'all be loving, no, like, and I feel like you could seriously think about that from 16, 17. If you look at a girl, you automatically know, no matter what you send her on iMessage, no matter what you send her on Messenger, you know if you would consider marrying this girl. I know that seemed very far-fetched at 16, 17, but y'all still be having them conversations, a little lovey-dovey conversation. Nigga, if you don't see that gal being your gal in long-term real life, nigga, you damn well know that shit not gonna work. Stop the cap, bro. And we don't have that shit for every girl. So no. I feel like it's good to have experiences, like, but it's like those experience, you're not missing out on that experience because you're just gonna be older, you're gonna be an adult, and then you're just gonna be in more environments where people are more prone to approach you because it is appropriate and you're not in school. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like a tattoo, bro. Like, your parents be telling you, don't wait till you get a tattoo, wait till you move out to get a tattoo, wait till you're older. Like, it's not going nowhere, bro. What is your take on college ones? I don't feel like anything's really wrong with a college relationship. I just feel like people should know themselves and know if they could balance that. Because I never experienced a relationship till college. So it's like I wanted to experience one. But I just realized like I could not balance that. Like, and I realized that even though I have love for someone, I enjoy my free time. And in a relationship, most of the time, you don't have that much free time. So it's like I learned that, and I'm very grateful that I had a lot of bad experiences in that sense to just be able to know myself a bit more. I'm going into ninth grade, and I still haven't had my first BF. So I hope I get my experiences so I can prepare. And what you have to remember as a girl, like, I know you do want those experiences. You're going into ninth grade, but nobody's as mature as this. You're not as mature. I wasn't as mature as this. Like, niggas is not mature, and don't be sending no nudes, bro. It's gonna kiss up a nigga. No matter how you fuck a nigga, if you wanna fuck a nigga, don't fuck no nigga or suck no dick in a staircase, bro. That shit that you're gonna regret for life. Please. Like, if you want your liquor rump, like, be discreet about your rump. Analyze niggas, and if it's a nigga that you know that get girls and he flaunt that he get girls, don't really fuck with him. If you know it's a nigga that you find attractive and he talk to girls but he keep it on the low, those are the niggas that you fuck with. Analyze niggas. Don't be jumping on the attractive nigga because it's the first 2 months and everybody trying to get the attractive nigga. Analyze how he move with girls, because at the end of the day, if you're not on his dick, he's going to spin on you. So, like, there's some shit that you can't do, bro. Don't be sending no nudes. Don't be sucking no dick in that staircase, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, if you want to wait, niggas don't even have no regions. I was going to say wait till regions week. Yo, regions week, niggas was fucking, yo, regions week. Oh my God, you felt like a grown-ass man going home. Niggas going home mad early. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about all their experiences. They will violate you 9 times out of 10. I seen a random condom in the staircase. Oh my God. What's regions? Regions was like where we had exams, but they were like a little bit earlier in the day. So you take your exam and like you'll get to leave around 11:30 or 12 or like whenever you finish. I told my girl I wanted to break up after the summer because we both go into college, and I wanted to experience other people's things because we were each other's first real relationships. Am I a hoe, or was that smart? I feel like that's pretty smart, bro. Like, I feel like there's always gonna be one side of the party that's on some shit. Like, you know, we could work, but vicinity is very important. I'm even starting to learn that the people, bro, everything about our partners and about your friends are off of vicinity. If you could travel anywhere in the world and you were filthy rich and you could actually stay and travel and reside for a month and fly your friends out, you would have none of the friends that you have, most likely. So everything is about vicinity. And at the end of the day, bro, we're humans, bro. Like, stop the cap, bro. Like, if I'm not around my girl for over 2-3 months, nigga, I'm going to start flirting, bro. And that's why I'm very honest with myself. And I'm like, I cannot do no long distance and da. Vice versa, bro. You don't think she gonna find a nigga at least attractive and at least consider flirting? Come on, bro. If it's meant to be, yeah, we'll get back together in the future, trust. Friendly niggas are not attractive. Stop entertaining everybody. How do you feel about girls dating their friend's ex and thinking it's okay? Y'all, that's so hoary. Like, some shit y'all be doing be so hoary, I don't even have story times for that type of experience. Because it's just like, but I'm starting to learn that, like, some girls really get so attracted to an extent to a nigga being in a relationship. Or their friend having a nigga. Like, you would have never even liked that nigga if he was single. But the minute he gets into a relationship, you're jacking him. Some of y'all be mentally tweaked. It's just like the same shit with niggas. Some niggas just prefer a woman out and would chase a woman down a little bit more once they find out that they're in a relationship. And it's like, bro, y'all niggas have y'all kinks. That's a little kink or something, or just like y'all enjoy, because you're sexually doing something wrong. It's a little bit more exciting and you enjoy it more. But it's like, that's a different type of mindset, bro. A dude is cordial with said me hugging my female friends. Oh, what? Let me read this one more time. B Jace. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. A dude I'm cordial with said me hugging my female friends is stopping me from getting motion. How, bro? Oh, I see what you said. Like, you hugging your female friends is stopping me from getting motion. People are very vague, and it takes age sometimes to remove vagueness from their mind. Like, some girls, like, really, like, it's really an age thing. Like, you know, like, let's really think. Like, Mandisa is my friend. I want the best for Mandisa. I want to be able to have kids and Mandisa have kids. We was talking about this today. And I can send my kids to Mandisa house and vice versa. And it's like, when you're analyzing a woman that's saying you cannot have female friends to any extent, this is not a mature woman. Now, at the end of the day, if I'm married, I'm not talking to my female friend on the phone 2 a.m. But at the end of the day, like, I go get brunch with my female friend and my guys. See what I'm saying? So it's like, and I feel like, come on, bro. Like, everybody knows that one person. It's never going to be a bunch of people. Like, let's stop the cap now. But everybody knows that one friend group that was genuinely friends from first grade, second grade, all the way up through college, all the way up past that. So who are you to come in and be like, No, that's real insecurity. And vice versa for the niggas. Like, as niggas, even if you feel away, we're going to always feel away on the low. But if there's no solid proof, and if you don't get that vibe, because we know a vibe. We don't play dumb, bro. As a nigga, you know when a nigga wants your girl. And you know when your girl's attractive and the nigga respects the borderline, and it would have to be your girl initiating something for him to do something. And that's very different, bro. Very, very different. So it's like at the end of the day, you gotta remember, you don't control people, bro. Like, why would a girl fully love you and fully want to be with you if you are controlling who she socializes with? And vice versa. You don't control me, bro. So back to that, like, if a girl's around and like girls are around and because you hugged a girl, she over there like with you, like, bro, just she not there. Like, she's not there. And is that a girl you want to mess with? That's up to you. How do you feel about niggas that force sexual shit, like they make everything about sex? I feel like that's a young phase, but if that becomes an old phase, like, you're bugging. Because it's just like, I feel like y'all niggas don't understand the game, bro. There's a game to it, bro. There's really a game, like, and it's no bad game. It's no wrongful game, bro. Do you know how attracted a woman is to you if you just don't mention sex? Because every other nigga mentions sex. Literally, bro. Nigga, if you was to link a girl 2 times, 3 times, and she would even have to, and you didn't even initiate a kiss, touch her thigh or nothing, do you know how she would be talking to you on a FaceTime with her friends at 2 a.m.? She's horny! Like, y'all niggas don't be playing the game right, bro. Y'all don't be playing the game right, bro. And it's just like, nigga, it's gonna be some point in time when she hits you like so what? Like I'm not, even if she flirting or playing it. So what? Like I'm not attractive enough to you. Like you don't wanna, like, what's up with you? Like you're not making no moves. We from New York. She's going to say something, bro. So it's like sometimes I feel like I be giving out too much tea. You see what I'm trying to say? Sometimes I be like, I really be coming on social media telling shit that I really be on the phone with my guys. Like, you have to move like this. Yo, the TP though. Honey. What gives a man butterflies? I feel like, yo, all my guys, right? And all my guys who've dealt with like different women, isn't the most attractive thing. Like, I don't know if I'm just speaking for me. Maybe I am. When you deal, has any nigga here ever dealt with an actual artist? Like a girl artist, like she can really paint, like like from her mind, or like draw, like, and she gave you a painting, or she gave you something about you. Nigga, that's the best feeling you can get. That is the best feeling you can get. Like this, it don't matter like her personality compared to other people. So it's like, bro, like I feel like sometimes, like as girls, you really be on some shit like, oh, cologne. You give a nigga cologne, no matter how nice we come off about it, but we don't care about that shit, bro. Niggas always getting cologne, bro. Like, what can you give me that I know that's only for me? See what I'm saying? Or like you just surprising a nigga, giving him a good meal, like home cooked nice meal. We're gonna be hype, bro. No matter how relaxed we are, we're gonna be hype, bro. What else? There's so much stuff, bro. Like, imagine planning a date. Like, you fully planned out a date. Nigga, come on, bro. I would be dumb hyped to get cologne. Maybe I'm speaking for people who are not like me. I just don't know. I feel like I've got gifted cologne, and it was just like, yeah, like, you just gift. You just gifting out niggas cologne, like you. Cause I feel like whenever I give out a person a gift, like, nigga, even if you don't fuck with me, you are never going to throw this away. And even if you do, you're always gonna think about it, bro. Sometimes I do shit for even my own ego. Like nobody's ego. Let's keep it about, nigga. I remember, and I spoke about this once. Somebody that I really liked, they really liked Nicki. Like they really liked Nicki, and it was like, my goal is to go to a Nicki concert, like, and be VIP. Motion not there for that, so I had to get creative. I had an artist. I contacted an artist, and I let them make a portrait of the girl and Nicki, and the girl with a crown on her b-day, and Nicki putting a crown on her b-day, and got it printed out, frame, whatever, and I handed it to the person. Nigga, even if you don't fuck with me, nigga is not. It don't matter how much motion a nigga have. A nigga is not considering you like that. Not no big little Pixar size, huge size. Come on now, bro. Nobody's gonna come close to that. Yo, like I was finessing that shit, bro. Like I even had a version where it was that picture, and it was a playlist, but it was a playlist like saying some shit like, I'm giving y'all niggas sauce. I love you. I had a name, like a song with a name, but that was only for like a different thing, and I would put pictures over the song title. You see what I'm saying? And that would be a different portrait. So it'd be like a playlist, but a sentence being formed with the playlist. Motion. They're making me feel lonely. But that's the thing. Like, one thing I'm starting to realize is that when you really truly care about someone, I feel like whenever we go on social media, we see shit like, this nigga gotta do this for me, my girl gotta do this for me.